Hi everybody, it's Allie from Allie's Losing It. Thanks again for all those subscribes, the comments, the advice. I've gotten so much great feedback already and I'm just so appreciative. So I wanted to come to you guys tonight because it is actually the night before my surgery, so it's Sunday. I am nervous, but I think more than anything I'm excited. I just am ready to be over this liquid diet. I have had a lot of struggles with it. Earlier in the week, you saw that I was struggling with nausea, headaches, lightheadedness, just to name a few of those things. And it turns out, after I had called my surgeon's office and spoke with a nurse, she suggested trying lactose-free shakes. Ended up being that, or at least I am pretty sure it is, because once I switched to lactose-free, I ended up feeling pretty much all better. Obviously, I still want to eat, I still want solid food, but it did not have me nauseous, it didn't have me lightheaded, my headache was a lot less, so I think that I either have had a lactose intolerance or it triggered it, or just like the abundance of just all this extra milk and lactose that my body was all of a sudden intaking. I think that was just what my body was like, no, this was bad idea. Get rid of it all. So I am feeling much better now, thankfully. Of course, a couple days before, but better than, never. And also better than figuring out after surgery, at least in my opinion. So I wish I had grabbed one of the shakes that I absolutely love. My favorite shake out of any of them that I've tried is actually lactose free, so that's awesome. I'll get it at some point, but it is in a little brown bottle, and it is Fairlife milk, basically, but the shake name is called Core Power, and it's labeled as like a high protein milkshake. The flavor obviously is chocolate that I really like. It honestly tastes just like chocolate milk. So now I have like 2 big boxes of it in my fridge and then a smaller one that I grabbed from Walmart yesterday. So what was funny though, after I had started actually using the lactose-free shakes, yesterday I ended up going to Walmart and picking up a few things of broth because obviously I was out. So, I was picking up some broth and then I picked up some of those, I'm not going to say it right, bouillon cubes. So basically the little seasoned chicken cubes that you throw in boiling water and it basically is like a seasoned broth. So I was like, oh, maybe that'll be better than just regular broth. Well, I had some last night and 30 to 60 minutes later, I was back to feeling crappy and was like, what? I didn't have anything with lactose in it. The only thing I had with milk was my shakes. Well, ended up those cubes, they actually have milk in them, and I had no idea. I didn't think to look because it's just something I didn't think about. So yeah, so I won't be using those. I threw out the rest of the broth. Probably be giving the rest of the shakes that I originally had in those cubes to probably a friend or something that somebody that can manage to have it a little bit more. So that's just to kind of finish up on that pre-op diet. So yeah, that I really appreciate everybody's suggestions and comments on that. Like they helped out quite a bit. So today I have been preparing for surgery. Part of the reason I look like this, I was cleaning and getting everything ready and doing laundry and just getting my place ready for having my mom over for a week and just wanting to have a nice place to come back to after surgery so I don't stress and everything, because definitely is stressful if my place is messy. So yeah, so I pardon the hair and the no makeup and everything. I'm just me tonight, and I'll probably film 2 videos, so you'll probably see me twice tonight like this. So I wanted to come tonight, and with this video, I want to talk about the reasons and the goals that I am going to have weight loss surgery. I think this would be a good one to kind of look back on for myself, and also to kind of give those who maybe have a little bit of doubts about the surgery, or am just like, I don't know how it is, or just any negative thoughts about it, like show that, hey, we're not just doing this for vanity. Of course, I want to look great. That's definitely a reason, but I want to feel great. I want to be healthy. Obviously, those are like super important to me. I was thinking about it today, and I know I still have to do like an about me type of video and like my food history background, but just to kind of give a little bit more information about my background is I grew up in a household that was very back and forth on food and food habits, and yo-yo dieting was like, if there was a poster for yo-yo dieting, it would be my household. And, you know, no shade on, you know, my parents or anything like that. Absolutely love them, and I think that they're doing, you know, the best for them currently as well. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm looking up to them and staying motivated by them and what they're doing currently. But just experiencing that as a young child, you know, in my development stages, I experienced a lot of, you know, negative self-talk, just like experiencing a lot of back and forth on food, and basically just that whole like focus on it's either we're eating in abundance or we're restricting. It was never just kind of, you know, oh, we eat healthy and have an occasional treat. So what I'm getting at with this is my number one goal, I realized, is whenever I have children, of course, I want to have a healthy pregnancy, and have a good pregnancy eventually. Long time down the road, definitely not anytime soon. But whenever I have a child, I don't want to raise them on that mindset and in that type of household. My goal would be having them just experience me, witness me eating healthy, having an occasional treat, but not this back and forth yo-yo dieting, feeling negative about my body, feeling negative about anybody else in the family's body, just staying positive and encouraging, and, you know, show that through a healthy lifestyle. I'm not even going to call it a diet. I'm going to show them through a healthy lifestyle, as well as, you know, exercising, staying active, and encouraging them to do so. That's my main goal. And I know that's down the road a lot, and obviously I have a long way to go to get there. But I'd rather start now so that they don't have to go through some of the struggles that I had to go through and am currently mentally working through. I think that has been one of the biggest struggles. I think there's a lot that has contributed to my mentality towards food, and it's definitely not just that. But that's a big thing for me. Like, I would rather work on those things on my own and not affect another human being in that way, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's my biggest goal. I know it's kind of long, but it really is. You know, I just want to stay positive through this entire experience. I want to learn to love my body at all stages. You know, right now it's a little bit of a struggle. But I think mentally, especially this past week of doing the liquid diet, I've learned a lot about myself, besides the lactose intolerance. Um, you know, I think some of my other goals are being able to be in an airplane comfortably, without asking for a seatbelt extension or worry about being by somebody that hates being by me. I know that's probably a standard one, and I'm sure many of them are going to be standard, but it's true. You know, my trip to Ireland several years ago when I was probably, I don't know, 40 pounds less, it was rough. And I felt so bad sitting next to the newlywed couple next to me, and I couldn't even get my tray down for dinner or anything. So I didn't even eat, and I just was like, oh no, I'm not hungry. And you know, I skipped on eating and everything because I couldn't get the tray down. And that's just something I really want to work on. Riding anywhere comfortably, you know, not just in Ireland or wherever else I go, but sitting in bus seats comfortably. If there's, you know, a side-by-side seat, I want to have somebody be able to sit next to me instead of me taking up 2 seats. I should have written all these out. I'll get better about this, I swear. I want to feel more active again. I used to love working out. I used to lift a lot. I loved strength training and CrossFit. I really want to get there again. I want to have more energy to do that. I want to have more confidence to do that. I think as soon as I'm cleared, I'm definitely going to get a membership at Gold's Gym, I think, and get back into it. So I'm excited for that. You know, I want to just be able to walk up a set of stairs without being like, oh my God, a set of stairs. You know, I'm sure that some people can relate to that, but you know, oh, no elevator, or oh, the stairs will be faster with the group. Okay, I guess I'll do that, you know. You know, if I go somewhere on a trip, I want to just feel comfortable the whole time. Like, I don't want to be self-conscious in a bathing suit or feel like I can't do an activity with everybody else. I want to be able to do that. You know, I want to zip line and not hold back and say, oh no, I'm okay, or I'm afraid of heights or whatever. Like, I mean, I am, but I would do that for the experience. But I think that it's just these experiences that I feel like I'm missing out on that are some really big goals for me. Yeah, I really want to experience as much as possible. I don't have as much problem in my car, but my car's a little red Kia. So, I mean, I'm in it every day, so I'm pretty comfortable in it just because it's habit, but I would like to feel like I have more room and space, which would be nice. Yeah, I want to be active with my dog. I want to take him on more walks. I want to possibly go on a run with him, you know. I feel like, you know, I was so much more active even just 50 pounds ago. Like, I was able to stay active and keep up with my goddaughter who would be playing on the playground, or there's a great city museum in St. Louis that is basically a big jungle gym for everybody, and I was able to do that, and now I wouldn't be able to, but I would love to do that again. And it's just like, I feel like, as bad as this sounds, I hide away a little bit more than I should, you know, and this is definitely going to be down the road, but, you know, I want to feel like I feel okay dating. I want to feel confident dating. I don't want to be the biggest person in the relationship. That sounds so vain, but I really want to make the other person proud, and I also want to be a healthy influence for the other person. I don't want to be a negative influence for anybody, mentally, physically, spiritually, anything. I don't want to be that negative influence, and I think I've gone through years of that negative influence, and you know, I'm ready to start being more positive in every aspect of my life, and this step is going to bring me that way physically too. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm sure there's a lot more. I can't really think. I'm so I'm so excited for tomorrow. I still have to take a shower with this antibacterial soap, and then I have to drink 24 ounces of Gatorade. So I will have to do that and then wash all this cleaning stuff off and get my hair done again, or just wash it at least. But I appreciate everybody that has come back to my videos, has given me suggestions, and been so supportive, because I know I am definitely not video or tech savvy with some of this stuff, so I really appreciate the patience with it. If anybody has suggestions for different apps, or even how to do it on the iPhone, on how to edit some of the videos, I'd really appreciate it, because I do want to get better at this. And for future reference, I will write stuff down so I have it to look at. But I really appreciate everybody, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll be making one other video. I'll probably post this one tonight, and I'll make the next video probably tomorrow before I leave, so you guys will see it in the morning. And then I'm also going to get some pictures and videos from my experience in the hospital tomorrow. My mom is going to do that for me. If anybody else has anything that they want to add, suggest, comment, or even suggest as like a video, I'd really appreciate it. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a great week, and love you. Bye.